What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 43 of the Screen Team podcast. My name is Gus.
I'm Sal.
And Alex.
And Sal's wearing a green shirt today, so we'll
Yes.
see what happens with that. It's probably gonna.
He's a fool.
He's probably gonna be a floating head
Yeah.
today.
I forgot. I totally forgot.
Today we are gonna be talking about episode 8 of What If, and then also Venom: Let There Be Carnage.
Cool.
What do you guys want to start with?
Venom.
Venom.
Fine.
Okay.
I feel like
I'm second on both. Cool.
sure, whatever you want, bro.
shit.
Whatever you want.
I'll go first.
You go first.
All right, so we're gonna do likes and dislikes, like we've been
Sure.
doing. Okay, so my first one was that there was some
Like?
There's some pretty cool action scenes.
People were gonna say that, so I didn't put it.
You're a fool, bro.
I thought they were able to do some pretty cool things, even though some of it was a little like kind of like weird and over the top, like when Carnage turned into a tornado.
Oh yeah.
I
I forgot
don't
about
really
that.
understand how that worked, but you know what? It's fine, whatever.
Is that part of your hates?
No, it's not part of my hates. It just
You're saying that
Okay.
some of
that
the
was
action
just
was weird.
It was just a little weird, but I like Tom Hardy. I guess like I know a lot of people have like issues with the Venom movies so far, and I don't think they're good movies. But I think that Tom Hardy, even though it's not how I would want them to do Venom, I think they're still making it entertaining just because he's being so like over the top, I guess. Like it's very campy, you know. It feels like almost like an old cartoon show in a way. And then obviously the post-credit scene.
So these
It's
are
a part
your,
of the movie.
These are your likes or your dislikes?
This is my like.
I
Wow,
know.
those are your likes. Okay.
I know that those felt like
I feel
this.
like dislikes there, bro.
No, I said that he was good for
Yeah.
even though it's not what I would have wanted it from a Venom movie.
Got it.
Like
Got
even
it.
from the last one, like I still enjoy his performance even though it's
Yeah,
really over the top.
I don't know if that post credit scene counts as
It's part of the movie.
one
part
of your
of the
likes, bro.
movie.
That's a reach. I don't know.
It's part of the movie.
Okay, fine. You
Sure.
can say you like it.
Sure.
But
Go to your
okay.
dislikes.
Oh, okay. While some of the jokes were kind of funny, most of them missed for me. Like I felt like they were like really, really bad sometimes. And I guess this kind of leads into my next point is that like a lot of the characters in the movie were kind of cringy. Like I didn't like Shriek. I thought she was really
the
bad,
screaming,
and I
yeah.
honestly couldn't understand her a lot of times. I don't know what her accent was, but I just couldn't understand her a lot. And I guess that kind of leads to like a lot of the problems with the movies. Like some of the voices were like too weird, I guess. Like
She had
and
like a
it just
squeaky voice too.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
She has a what?
and
Like a squeaky voice. She was talking in a very.
and then my last one was Woody Harrelson is my last dislike.
You didn't like Woody Harrelson?
I think he's a much better actor, and he deserved to have done better in the movie. Like I feel like he needed a better written part. I feel like
So you don't think it
Carnage-
was his fault? You think it was just his character?
Yeah. Like I feel
Okay,
like
sure.
I feel like Clint or what is his name? Cletus.
Cletus?
Cassius
Cassidy?
Cletus. Cassius Clay.
No,
What?
I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
Isn't
but no,
isn't that
it's-
Muhammad Ali?
There you go. Yeah,
Oh my god. Anyway.
anyways, yeah, like I feel like he's a much better actor than like what he showed, and like I feel like he just like didn't have a good part really. Like I feel like he could have been better, but I also like I don't know how like you really play like a serial killer to make it be like a deep character. So I don't know. Maybe it's just Carnage
Okay.
is a flawed character in that sense. But yeah, that's it
That's
for
three?
me. Yeah.
Okay, my turn. Okay, 3 likes. I liked that Venom is kind of separate from. I mean, we got the same thing from the first one, right? But Venom is kind of like he's its own person
Yeah.
compared
like
to Tom Hardy, right? Like or
Eddie Brock.
Eddie Brock, sure.
Mhm.
Like they're two different entities. They're kind of just like
Have their
sharing
own
a space.
personalities and stuff.
Yeah, and so, and I mean that was apparent in the first one, and sometimes it's kind of annoying when they're talking too much to each other, but and it's not as funny. But I liked this one at least that he was like completely separate. Like he had his moment where he separated from himself.
Mhm.
Like I wish I would have got a little bit more of that, and then because when he separated, like I really felt like
It's funny.
he really is his own person,
Mm.
like
Mhm.
more than before when they're just together. But when he's separate, it really feels like he does his own thing, right? Like they're just two different people almost. They have to combine.
Yeah.
Kind of like, never mind. Dragon Ball Z. Never mind. Okay. That's not the same
Fusion?
thing. Fusion. Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. Fusion. It's not the same thing, but
Yeah.
whatever. The other thing I liked, kind of yes and no, it was really violent. Like it was violent in a way. Like it was.
It
Like,
was
so
as
many
violent
people
as
died.
PG-13
Yeah,
could
exactly.
be.
And I think that was like it's kind of a criticism
Yeah.
because it was a lot of people die. Like so many, it was pretty violent, but at the same time, it wasn't that violent because it was like there was no blood or anything. Like I wish they would have just taken it to that like other
Rated
level
R.
because I felt like they just wanted to. It felt like they wanted to, but they just couldn't, so they just kind of like held back.
Yeah.
So I don't like that feeling of like being held back. But anyways, it's still kind of alike, which is kind of weird.
Mhm.
The other thing I liked was I actually liked Carnage's backstory, which is a little different, I guess, than the character itself. Like, I'm not really saying I liked Carnage the character, even though I think Woody Harrelson did pretty good with Carnage. But and I'm not saying I liked Carnage the character that much. I did like him, okay, but more importantly, like I liked his backstory, like the little scenes with his backstory, and they're pretty brutal. Like it kind of
Yeah.
painted a picture, and then even he had
That little animated area.
yeah, a little animated skit, and then also like he would also express like stuff about his past from time to time.
Yeah.
Hates
Dislikes. Damn.
dislikes, I mean, yeah, sure, I put hates, I don't know why. Dislikes,
wow.
sure, they're not really hates. But actually this one I do hate. Carnage's like abilities. One of them was a little tornado twister thing,
Right.
and the other one was the internet connection thing.
Yeah,
yeah.
that was really weird.
I was like, wait, what is going on
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
He's just able to. Can Venom do this? I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I was
couldn't-
expecting him to do what they did with Venom, where he just typed really fast and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But no, he just like plugged into the computer, and all of a sudden he hacked into the
Mhm.
fucking.
Yeah.
Venom typed really fast. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
Venom
when-
was I had to use Google and everything,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's why.
Yeah, Venom didn't have. Yeah, and like
Yeah,
they're
that
the
part was
same.
really weird.
Okay, now I'm thinking of another thing I didn't like, but sure, but it's still part of the Carnage's abilities. It's because he's part of Venom. I don't understand like is how he's part of Venom, but a different person and stronger than Venom.
Yeah, that's part of the whole symbiote thing.
Hmm.
It's really complicated. The whole like all the symbiotes, each child, quote unquote,
Mhm.
is stronger than the previous one.
Oh.
So
And they have to
Carnage
kill
is stronger than
Venom.
Venom, and then
If,
Toxin, who's the cop now, is
Oh
stronger
wait,
than-
I don't know what that is. What was that?
he also has a symbiote for some reason.
How-
I don't know
how did he
that
get it?
happened.
They didn't
Yeah.
explain that, right?
Yeah, they didn't. So I have.
But
no
how do you
idea.
know then?
because
well,
of his eyes.
That's and also like I guess the character who he is supposed to be another symbiote.
Did he
person.
bite him or something? Did he like bite a piece off of
The only thing I
Carnage
could
and-
think of is like when he was captured,
yeah.
like a part of Carnage split off because Toxin is like the pure good symbiote.
Of who?
No, so like Venom, you know how he's like kind of good but kind of bad.
Sure.
Carnage is the pure evil one. And then
Tox-
Toxin is supposed to be the pure good.
Oh, cool. So he's gonna be a good guy.
Who's
The
the
cop.
good guy?
Supposed to be, but I don't know how they're
I
gonna
feel like
write
it
it.
sounds familiar from the show, from the cartoon, but I don't remember now.
Yeah.
Wait, but is he Carnage's kid? I
Son,
guess.
Yes. Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Sure. The other dislikes, it was kind of short. It felt kind of like
It was really short.
it was. Yeah, it was,
It was
under-
only 90 minutes.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's funny, yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Really?
very short movie. That's a comedy.
Yeah, I think
Like-
it's the shortest like superhero movie in like years.
Really. Yeah, I didn't like that it was short. 2, yeah, and you touched on it. I mean, 3, and lastly, it was a bit corny to me. Like a lot of the jokes just didn't land for me. It was
Mm. Mhm.
So, yeah.
Mhm.
cool.
All right,
Go.
my turn. I'm gonna go through my likes. I think I like the action and the CGI was pretty badass. Before I go, actually, I watched it at a
don't
Edward
care.
Cinema.
I don't care.
Oh, it's trust me, it's worth the story, bro. It's worth the story. So I watched it at Edward Cinema, and they have this thing called Screen X, where they display some of the screen on the walls on the side. I didn't know what that was. I thought it was just gonna be like their IMAX version of
Mhm.
like IMAX, but no, you literally have the screen in front of you, and then they have projectors on the walls on the side, and they're projecting to the walls on the side. So some of the movie,
The same screen,
no, it's like a continuation of the screen in the middle. It just continues, to
but
the
it's
side.
boxed in or it's curved.
it's on the wall.
So it's like a box. So it's
Yeah,
like
so it's like wall,
screen,
screen, wall, wall. Yeah.
So if you're too close to this edge, you can't see the side of the
Yeah,
screen.
yeah, yeah, pretty much, yeah.
That's weird.
Wait,
But
is this
I
a
stand
good
them.
thing or a bad thing? This sounds
It
horrible.
was terrible.
Yeah.
It was stupid.
Yeah, I was
It
gonna
was
say
really
that's
bad.
so,
So,
Oh,
and
so
it
the
was,
edges are on the,
yeah,
on the walls.
and it was on and off. So they only turned on during like the action scenes, during like the major action scenes. So it was like you got
What the fuck? I don't get
like it was essentially like a
That's the
zoom in
I don't
into
understand
the
the
into the
point.
screen in the middle, and then it just kind of leaked off to the sides, like some of the action scenes.
don't like.
So when
that.
like Carnage like came out and he had his big old arms and
they
and
were
everything,
going on the walls.
they were on the walls, they were on the sides. Yeah.
I hate the
It was-
sound of that.
Bro,
That
it was like I was there. I was like, what the fuck did I just do? But it
Wait,
wasn't for all the movie. It was just for it was
Yeah,
just,
just
for
like
It's,
certain
not only
for
that, it
action.
sounds
Annoying. It was got me dizzy. It wasn't fun. Anyway, so but the action scenes like it was still cool. Like the CGI was cool. I liked that it was funny. So I had like a comedic kind of tone to it, kind of like MCU movies, right? As opposed to like DC movies, and I enjoyed it with Venom, but I do wish it was rated R. Like deep down, I wish they had a rated R Venom and it was a little bit more serious and just like super violent.
I don't feel like it. Like I was saying, I don't feel like it needed to be. I just don't like that. I feel like they held back from it. Like they wanted it to be deep down inside, but they just didn't.
Yeah,
Like
maybe they'll
that
come
makes
out
sense,
like an unrated version on DVD or something, or like a director's cut. Anyway, so then the other thing that I like, just the fact that Venom's like an anti-hero, right? Like he eats people, and just I just like Venom, honestly. Like I fucking love Venom and Carnage. So those are my 3 likes. My dislikes was the dialogue. I think that's where you guys keep saying like some of the jokes weren't landing and it was kind of corny. I think it was the dialogue, man.
I think it was dialogue.
There's
Yeah.
some dialogue scenes on there. Like I don't know what
Same
the hell
thing
was
with
going
the
on.
character. Same thing with
felt odd.
Same thing with
With the serial killer.
No, yeah. What's his name? The actor.
With Carnage. Oh, with Woody Harrelson.
Yeah. Like I thought he acted well,
Yeah.
and I think his backstory was fine. But I think
His lines.
this dialogue and like
Yeah.
ultimately
Yeah.
like, made his character
he-
weird.
And I didn't like that he was just like talking in code the whole time too.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like
just
he was like talking like
poetry
these
and,
weird
like,
poet
yeah,
type
yeah.
haikus, but like they didn't make sense.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The dialogue was rough for me. It was noticeable. I didn't like the romance. Like there was no romance. Like I don't know what the hell that girl's doing there. Like why is she there? Like Brock is obviously still in love with her, but it's not gonna work out. Like get the fuck out of here. I want to see that. Like this is, like I don't know. It's just weird that they still have her like hanging around and they're not really showing any signs of them getting back together. I didn't like it. And then the fact that it was too short. Like there was really only one major
I already said that.
Venom scene.
I already said that.
I know you said
I'm
that.
just kidding.
Bitch. There was really like one major Venom fight scene, which is at the end when he fights Carnage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But most of the movie was Venom roaming around trying to figure himself out, which I liked, which was pretty funny. But I wanted more Venom.
Nah, I
We
get
got
it.
a lot of Carnage though. I love Carnage. Okay. Yep. Those are my likes and dislikes. Let's rate the movie. I'll go first.
Wait,
Since
no,
I'm
I'll go
right here.
first because I haven't thought about it.
Sure. You were serious?
The point of doing it before is so we don't get influenced by it. But if I go first, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well.
Go.
But you're supposed to bring it before. All right. Go for it.
Okay.
That's your carpet.
7.25.
Oh, nice. You're stupid. Gustav?
I put 5.75.
Wow.
What the heck?
Like,
Wow.
I didn't hate it, but I just
That's a
didn't like-
hate.
That's definitely
For
a hate.
you, Gus, it is.
That's a hate.
I guess
That's your lowest rated movie ever.
I feel.
Nah.
Now you see, I would
Second.
if I would have heard of that, I probably would have said stuck to my 7.
You're stupid. All right,
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm at a 7. I'm at a 7.
Damn, I liked it the most.
I know.
I guess I just didn't.
I don't know. Like I did enjoy it. Like I didn't have like that many problems with it. It just wasn't like good either.
You know, we should have like come
It's
in when your
weird.
likes all sound like dislikes.
I know. Yeah.
Well,
I yeah.
Well,
Called it out.
no, I mean like so. All right,
You
like-
had issues with your life.
like all the things that you guys said were also kind of like backhanded too.
Yeah.
Which ones?
Like okay, you were saying like oh like both of you guys were saying like you wish it was rated R.
Yeah.
And like
the action.
No, that was a dislike.
but
Oh, no,
you
that was
also
a
were
like.
saying about like the comedy
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
stuff, and
Yeah,
then like
yeah.
how like it felt really short because of like the action scenes. There was only one real like major action scene, whatever.
Yeah.
But like Like I did really think like the CGI looked good and stuff like that. Like I liked Carnage's design. I don't know. I just feel like it wasn't a very good movie overall. Like I don't know.
No, it wasn't. I'm not saying was. It wasn't, but
But I mean,
don't
like
know.
I didn't hate it. Like I didn't like go in like I, was
don't-
like I was bored or hating
but I
it.
just like
just-
a 5.5. Can't remember last time. I wish
That's
I had
a
my
rough
laptop.
one.
I don't have my
Yeah,
laptop.
That's a rough one.
That's
Yeah,
rough for
I
you.
don't know. I just
That's
it
worse
was-
than the what was that dating movie with the black couple?
Photograph.
That's worse than photograph.
Photograph?
Bro.
No, is it photograph?
Yeah, I think it was the
I kind of
Photograph.
I
The
think I
Photograph.
liked Photograph more than you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's
Yeah.
do what if.
You go first.
I will go first
Yes.
with my likes. Let's do my likes. I only have 2 likes here. There's just 2 short episodes. How am I supposed to get 3 likes with like? A
I
30-minute
thought
episode?
3. Shut up. Go.
Like, come on. All right. So my first like is that the episodes are connecting. So
Oh.
we got to see
Good
Ultron
one.
from the last one. We got to see
I don't think this one is as connected as the one before.
the one before didn't connect.
Would you say?
The
Wh-
episodes are connecting. They connected
like
in this
which one
one.
and which one?
This one and then the Doctor Strange episode.
Well, okay, towards the end, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
No, because at the end of the Thor one, he comes out.
Yeah. So,
Is that what you're talking about too?
well, just the fact that they showed him there,
Well-
and then the fact that Ultron went into the multiverse, so now they're all
Mhm.
connected. Now it connected with the Watcher, so the Watcher saw all the episodes, so
How many more episodes?
we're all
is this?
connected now.
One more.
Oh, okay.
Next
got
one's
it.
the finale.
So
Oh,
we're
got it.
all like think of some
It
of the
feels
other
like it.
episodes that they might leak into this
Maybe.
episode. Like
yes.
they might bring Captain.
They
Go.
are
That's
Okay.
not. That's not.
Shh.
no
All right,
speculation.
and then
Wait, we didn't
the-
talk about the end credit. We'll talk about it at the end.
Shh, oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
We
later.
didn't talk about the end credit. That's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah,
That
I mean,
is
that's
so on
more of
Venom.
a discussion overall.
So yeah, we'll talk about the end credit after. Then my second like was
that
was the
about?
action scenes. The action scenes are great. I always love the action scenes in these freaking cartoons. They should just make like an MC universe
You said
animated
the action scene in every single one.
because they're so badass.
Yeah.
But that's what I like. That's what I'm saying. It's redundant, but I mean, 30-minute episodes. Dislikes.
Are you on that?
It's getting too convoluted.
What?
It's getting crazy. It's just like
What are you talking about?
it's just like Ultron. Just like
Multiverse
now
stuff,
he can
or-
go into now who's able to somehow get to see the Watcher and yeah, like we're gonna. Is this gonna leak over to the DCU?
Is it gonna leak over to our world?
Yeah, seriously, seriously, bro. We're gonna see Ultron like just come up like out of nowhere, like what's going on? And then,
Because
and
like
then
that.
just the fact that anything is possible. The fact that anything is possible.
You don't
Right?
like that anything possible.
So yeah, because now it's
Yeah.
just like you have to have some kind of boundaries, right? Some kind of rules to when you have movies. Now you can put anything and just chalk it up to anything is possible. Like we can just put anything in there.
But you
and
didn't
just
say
be
about
like, "Oh,
Loki. Did you
anything
say
is
about
possible."
Loki? Oh, we just said about Loki. Huh?
A little bit, yeah. So those are my 2 dislikes and likes.
Okay.
Not much.
My turn.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you're an idiot. Likes. I liked the whole premise, like the whole apocalyptic
Mhm.
Ultron one. The whole thing, the whole pack. I don't know. This might be. I think it's my favorite episode. I think it's my favorite episode.
Mm-hmm.
Just simply because of the premise, like from the beginning, I was like, "Oh, this is cool." It felt like X-Men Last Stand to me.
It did.
So especially the beginning, like with the robot chasing them, it for sure that's exactly what it reminded me of. So I like that. I liked the multiverse aspect. I like that he was everything you just said that you disliked. I liked that he was able to jump out of the real world or his universe and jump out to because he's so powerful. Like it seems like he could do anything. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like why not?
We has Infinity Stones now, so.
And then the third thing I liked was that the Doctor Strange at the
Cameo.
end,
Yeah.
cameo. So that's gonna be cool. I can't wait to see what happens. Like an evil Doctor Strange. Like what? Who thought of this? I love you, whoever thought of this. Okay, my hates. I don't like that it was just Black Widow and Hawkeye. There's no fucking way Black Widow and Hawkeye versus Ultron, like the almighty Ultron with Infinity Stones. Like really? No.
They're superheroes, bro.
Huh?
They're superheroes.
They're humans.
They're
They're not even superheroes. They're like just human. I don't know why those two like. I wish I would have had more Avengers. Number 2 was. I just don't believe that they can win at this point. Like, there's no fucking way. Like, he already crossed universes. Like, I don't believe like I don't believe that they'll. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
sure
but
they will
With
win.
Doctor Strange though, bro, you saw him take on Thanos.
He
in
has
Avengers.
all the Infinity Stones.
Bro, you saw him take on Thanos, bro.
And he's already Ultron.
But Doctor Strange also like got like crazy powerful at the end.
Yeah, remember he got all those demons.
Sure,
and
maybe
he just-
the only thing I might believe is just the Watcher, because he's just
We don't know.
he seems
like, how-
limitless.
yeah.
Like I don't know what the hell he
Uh-huh.
is or what he can do. So he just seems
Mhm.
limitless. Like sure, why
So
not?
why doesn't Ultron just kind of like
oh
do the finger snap?
Yeah. Why didn't he finger snap everything?
Everything. Just bloop,
Exactly.
bloop.
I don't know.
Mm.
But remember, and you know what? I just thought of this right now. Remember in Loki, like the Infinity Stones are useless in other universes.
Well,
It wasn't other universes. It was just in the TVA.
Yeah, in the TV.
Wherever the TVA is.
But I feel like the Watcher would be like in a TVA version of that, where
I don't
he's
know.
not in a universe. He's
We-
just
We never
he's
really
overwatching, like-
we still don't really know
They
where the
should be
TVA
useless.
was located. So who knows?
They should take him to the TVA. That's what they should do.
the last
Just beat
thing
the shit
I
out of 'em.
dislike were the headshots. Well, I don't like that they're like zombies. They just die from the headshots. Like, why doesn't Ultron just make multiple brains on these robots or something?
Oh,
I don't
no.
get it. Like
Okay.
in these robots, he's making them like he's just making them, right?
vulnerable.
Like
Yeah.
he's not even using material, like because he has like
yeah,
magic
because he's
shit.
using the Power Stone or whatever
yeah,
it is.
Make
Make
better
them-
robots, man. They're dying with an arrow on the head. No way. I hate that. I hate that.
Huh.
All right.
Go.
See, that's the problem with everything is possible. Anything is possible, bro.
Oh my
Like he has Infinity Stones, and anything is possible with those Infinity Stones. But
All right. My first like, they made Ultron a much better villain. Like, I think Age of Ultron was kind of a weak movie overall. I don't think it's definitely the worst Avenger movie. Obviously.
There's only
Um,
5. But okay, sure.
one, two,
Yeah,
three,
but
there's
I just
four.
feel like it's not like top tier Marvel movie.
Oh wait, yeah, 4.
And,
Just kidding.
yeah. Anyways, the point is, I just feel like they made him a better villain. Because I've seen like other material, like other cartoons, like and stuff like that he's in, and like Ultron was always like one of the stronger villains, like in all of the like world. So like it just felt kind of weird that they like got rid of him after one thing in one movie, I suppose. Like I felt like he should have had like the same type of build up as Thanos, but they didn't. So like it was cool to see him be like this like almighty type thing. And then going on to my next point, it reminded me a lot of like Infinity War, Empire Strikes Back type of thing, where it's just, like darker like episode, but it also ends like they didn't win, and they have a shot at winning, but you don't really know if they're gonna be able to pull it off. I really enjoyed that. I feel like it gave it like that extra like step in being like a really great episode instead of just good. And then I really liked The Watcher.
Well, they didn't lose either.
I mean,
They just it wasn't
The
finished.
Watcher lost, and he almost died. And
I guess yeah, that's how kind of how like
And-
the ending of Star Wars.
Yeah, like Luke lost to Darth
Empire,
Vader.
yeah. Like
and,
they didn't lose, but yeah, I guess
Yeah.
it kind of ended like not
They're
a good
fucked.
note.
They don't
yeah.
have like the most.
Like,
hope.
what are they gonna do?
And then my last one was The Watcher. I just feel like The Watcher was really cool. They've been building up and slowly adding him more and more into each episode, and like to finally get him like in action and like more dialogue and reacting to things instead of just like watching what's going on was really cool to me. Now my dislikes. This is like one of those like what ifs that I just wish was a real like movie, like a full on movie or series or something like that. Like this is like probably like, well, this is my favorite episode for sure. And I just like was like, damn, like I would just wish that they could have just kept on going with this like the whole time.
They should have gone this route.
Yeah, and like I really
What do you
just
mean kept on going with this?
like made it like extended like throughout the whole season instead of just the final 2 episodes.
Like this was one whole season.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Cool.
I felt the same way about the zombie one though too though.
yeah, same with zombies, but like I think more so for this one. This isn't like a full-on dislike. It's just kind of nitpicking because like I just really enjoyed this episode that much. But Clint and Natasha just were like the weakest part of the episode. So
I like them.
I don't think they were
Even though-
bad.
okay.
I really actually enjoyed like I've always enjoyed their chemistry for the most part. Like they like obviously have like a really long relationship, but to see like how Clint and stuff like that was like already like giving up and everything, and it makes sense because his family was dead. But like it's just like I don't know, like I just wanted I guess a little bit less of that story in a way, and I guess it's just like in comparison to some of the other episodes, this one being so good, it makes me kind of sad that some of the other episodes weren't as good.
These aren't really the same of the show.
Yeah,
It's like
it was
You
hard
know
for
what?
me to find dislikes for it because like I really did enjoy it that much. But yeah, like I just like looking in comparison to like even like the Thor episode the last time, like which I did enjoy for its own reasons, but like it was just like, well, that was just like kind of like wasted compared to like something like this. But yeah, those are my
Agree.
likes and dislikes.
well, one last thing with the Watcher thing, like so, he's able to come out of his universe and go into this multiverse
Mm.
place and be able to see everything. But once you like start going into that idea of like, oh well, now he's in another universe. Now he can come out of his own universe, and what's after that, you know? And like the Watcher even said he made a promise or a pact or what is, or
An oath.
an oath.
You know, yeah.
Okay, an oath to who? So who's watching them? Who's watching him? You know,
Who's
like,
watching the Watcher.
and then who's watching the Watcher? Who's watching the Watcher? You know, like
Yeah.
you're always gonna be able to. Once you cross that line, it's like it's a never-ending.
Yeah, I wonder if he's
Um,
like an Eternal or something. I don't know exactly what the Watcher classifies as,
Mm-hmm.
but like I don't know like if he's like part of like the Celestials was like Ego, right? Ego was a Celestial. think
I
that's
never
the-
understand like
think-
Eternals, Celestials. I don't know the
We're
Yeah.
Marvel
Celestials.
stuff, but
they were basically kind of like supposed to be gods in a way.
Like Thor?
but like Ego, like
No.
he just got like demolished by Ultron,
Ultron,
so
yeah.
he's not much of a.
What do you mean ego? The Watcher?
The planet,
Oh,
bro. The
Uh,
Star-Lord's planet.
Star-Lord's
that-
dad.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like different
Mm.
like terms and stuff like that. Like I don't know a lot about as far as like the Marvel comics goes. So.
Sure, let's read it so we can talk about the end criticism.
Yeah, I'll go first. I guess you guys did you Rate it already?
Let
Or
me
you
just
go
think
first?
about it. Okay, fine.
just go first?
Yeah, you gotta go first.
Um,
7.5. Wait,
wow.
no, 8. Yeah, this is my favorite one, for sure.
I'm giving it a 9.
I'm giving it a 9.5.
Yeah, this is my
Wait,
favorite episode
what?
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, I think
I
this
can't,
is
I
almost.
can't give any of these what ifs anything more than an
Ah.
A because they're 30 minutes, you know, like
It's
they're 30 minutes in
a
a
show,
cartoon.
bro.
Yeah,
It's a show. We're
different-
deciding on
different skills.
rating
Oh,
shows.
I'm kidding.
I had already said
No, because they're on
prior,
the same
we
scale.
shouldn't rate.
They're-
We shouldn't rate
everything on the
every
same
episode.
scale. Everything on the same scale.
We're rating per episode. Then, yeah.
So
But
you,
yeah,
like you like it more than Parasite?
no.
You're a 9.5. You didn't give. I think you give. I don't think you give Parasite 9.5. Okay, whatever. It's
different.
Parasite.
If
Like
I give a
Parasite,
Marvel movie like a 9 or a
If
10,
Parasite
I'm
was
not
a
gonna
show,
say it's better
I
than
don't think I would
Parasite.
give it a 9. 30-minute
You're
show.
right. You're right. I'm not.
But if
I don't
this
care
show,
what it is. Just.
but if this show
watch
was
it, whatever.
a movie, I would probably give it a 9.
Oh yeah, for sure. Maybe even 2. Okay,
Um,
but it's not a show. It's not a.
It's
but
full on.
okay,
That's for
just
what it was.
do you guys have any theories for next episode? Like, I don't know if you want to talk about. any of that
Oh,
stuff.
so
I
we gonna
definitely-
go
For
for
what? Of what? What if?
What if? Yeah. So the finale, I definitely think Captain Carter's coming back.
Captain Carter.
Captain Carter.
Captain
Yeah.
Marvel.
No, Captain Carter.
Captain Carvel.
Carter.
Carter.
Who's Captain Carter?
Captain
Captain
America, but
Carter.
it was Peggy Carter.
Episode 1,
First
bro.
episode?
Episode 1.
Oh, because you guys were discussing the other characters might come back.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think she's gonna come back. I don't know if Star-Lord Black Panther is gonna be coming back. I don't know if that's gonna be a thing. Maybe Spider-Man with the cape might come back. I feel like Thor, the
Spider-Man
party
with the
Thor is
cape.
gonna
I don't
come back.
remember- I don't remember Spider-Man with the cape. What was that one?
Zombies, the zombies.
Oh, yeah,
episode
yeah, that's right.
with
That's
Doctor
right.
Strange's cape, and I think
Huh.
maybe Captain Marvel. I think that's gonna be like
so you,
the
you
Avengers.
really think they're
for
all
this.
gonna combine?
Yeah, I think they're gonna. It's gonna be like a
From the
season
diff-
finale of
from
them
the
against.
different multiverse?
Yeah.
That'd be badass. Yeah. I hope that, like,
Oh, and Doctor Strange.
they
obviously.
they
And,
leak into
Wasp.
the...
Oh no, not
No,
the
she died.
They look into the MCU,
She died.
and then
Right
it just
now.
goes from cartoon to like not cartoon, to live action. Boom, we get a
I
10
honestly,
minute
I feel like the
No.
only character that I feel like will actually be live action, like that has a chance,
Doctor
would be
Strange.
Captain Carter.
Oh really?
I think she's the only one that would have a chance at
No.
it.
Like
But I don't think it's gonna
like
happen.
they'll make a show. You're talking about?
Something like
I think
a
Doctor
Disney Plus
Strange.
show. Or,
If I had to choose one, I think it's Doctor Strange.
No, you're
I
just
don't-
going based off of what you like.
No, because he's like a multiverse type of guy, you know.
Okay,
The
whatever.
Type of guy.
All right. Speaking of multiverse,
Yeah,
post credit scene for Venom
was pretty crazy.
Which was confusing. I don't know if you guys.
Yeah,
I've rewatched it. It's still confusing. Like
Yeah.
the way it's set up is confusing.
Why-
'Cause Me and Gus, after we were kind of discussing it,
Yeah.
because I thought Venom was the one that caused the cause of
well,
it.
he even said like, "Oh, that's not me. That's not me."
Well, he said after, yeah.
Yeah.
But why would they even bring up the whole everything before that?
They just coincidence.
Coincidence. Like
Coincidence.
literally,
The biggest.
1 second, like
yeah,
within
like
a second.
he was about to do something, and then
Yeah,
that happened. And it's like, oh wait, that's not me.
I've seen it.
promise.
I
I don't
saw.
like that happened.
I saw a
Stupid.
review,
Yeah, but-
and most of the people that were talking about it, like it was like a group discussion, and they all were pretty confused. Not confused, but like, so why? What was the point of the conversation?
Well, the
prior-
conversation.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And like,
Why did
I
you bring that up?
I totally get it. It was really weird
Like
because
if they
like
could have had set up like they were just at the mall or something, and bam, like everything changed. Like okay, it would have
It
been the
would've-
exact same thing.
yeah, it would've
and
still
it
been the
would
same
be it would be
effectiveness.
less confusing.
Dramatic effect.
I guess.
It just made it seem like he was gonna be the cause of it, but okay, but he wasn't.
But
like
he definitely was not. He even said he was not.
Yeah, so to build off of it. So
I
they
like
were
this-
talking about like Venom was talking to Eddie about like what all the symbiotes, how old they are and stuff like that, and like all the shit that they've been through, and like how he wouldn't be able to comprehend all of it. And like he's like, okay, I'll show you like just a small glimpse of it. And then as soon as he says that, it like the room starts shaking. There's a flash of light, and then he ends up in a completely new room, and something's playing on the TV. You start hearing the voice. It's J. Jonah Jameson talking about Spider-Man,
Revealed.
and it's Tom Holland's Spider-Man on the screen
I
from the
do.
MCU.
I think I do have a theory though as to why I guess that was brought up. Maybe because
The next
okay, so they
Venom movie.
no, they when that stuff happened, are we assuming that was when Doctor Strange did what he did?
Yeah.
That's what I assume.
That's right.
Because I guess
Because-
sure now that we know that he didn't do it because he was confused, we
Yeah.
just assume Doctor Strange did that, right?
I would assume so. The only issue that I have with that, it doesn't make sense based off the trailer for No Way Home,
Why?
because the whole point of that was to say like Spider-Man wasn't Peter Parker, right? But Peter Parker, or Spider-Man had his mask off, and it was showing that it was Peter Parker on the news.
So the
feed.
world still knows that
So
it's Peter Parker.
the world would still know that he's Peter Parker.
But that's
And
just
but
something-
Doctor Strange was supposed to
Reverse
wipe
it.
everybody's memory of
So-
that. So that wouldn't
Oh, I
make
never
sense.
thought
I
about
thought about
that.
that. Actually,
But-
Leslie brought that up. So I thought maybe just the spell didn't work. I chalked it up. Maybe
the spell didn't work.
Yeah, maybe the spell
Yeah.
didn't work and they just fucked it up. And
Yeah, I
Peter
mean, like they
multiverse.
obviously
It
messed
could be
it
that
up,
too, yeah.
but yeah, that's
But-
why I don't think it's
no.
that. But also at the same
It
time, it
could-
has to be that because then that's like
It could
different
also
instances.
be
Wanda.
when he does that the spell like different things happen, like there's different versions of now and he's just in the version, so maybe there'll be two Spider-Man, like one in the Marvel universe and one with Venom, and this version is like
Interesting.
but
I
my
know
theory-
that's probably. I guess that would probably make more sense for the Venom stuff, but I don't want it to be the. I would hate that they
They're-
would tease it like this,
Yeah,
like,
I see what
and
you
then
mean.
they'd just be like, "Oh yeah, he's
And
still
that's
not part of the MCU."
Yeah, but we're gonna throw Spider-Man in there.
Yeah.
Just 'cause.
But
Yeah.
I guess my theory was what the whole conversation was that maybe because when they changed the multiverse, they changed things, whatever. Like no one really knows what happened. Like you're
Mhm.
just unaware of it. But because Venom is so smart, or not smart, he just has so much knowledge. He's like billions of years old. Like he's able to stay conscious of like whatever's happening. Like when someone changes
Maybe.
the
Yeah.
multiverse, or you know, it's weird. Like, is Doctor Strange changing things, or is he transporting? Did Venom get transported to another
I
universe,
think doors.
or
are just
did
opening,
this whole
yeah.
universe change? Does that make sense?
I think
Yeah.
I think it just opened some doors that wasn't supposed to open and let things in.
Who did? Doctor Strange?
Doctor Strange. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So he pretty much teleported Venom into his world.
It's getting too convoluted, man. It's getting too convoluted.
I think it
It's gonna go too
collapses
crazy.
like parts of other universes into one universe. Essentially, that's the way I see it.
But
Hence why-
and the other thing is because Spider-Man is gonna leave the Marvel universe, isn't he? He's gonna join like the Sony universe now.
What?
No,
Is he gonna continue? Because isn't it
they
like
made a deal to extend it. I don't know
For
for
how-
how long.
I thought it was only like literally another movie, which was this one.
Wait, really?
I don't think he's gonna leave. I feel like they're probably gonna end up paying up. That's the whole thing.
Well,
It's a
the
money
thing
issue.
is, okay, Venom is not gonna be in the Spider-Man movie. Spider-Man's gonna be in the Venom movie.
We don't know that though.
I'm asking. I'm
assuming.
speculating
I assume
because Venom
that-
is Sony. He's not gonna
Yes.
be. He's not gonna join Disney. Is what I'm saying, right? The
I-
Marvel movie is not gonna have Venom.
I think that he might be in the new Spider-Man
I
movie.
think so too, bro.
And that's okay. I guess that's another question.
Because
is
they're-
he gonna be in the new
Yeah,
Spider-Man
yeah. Is
movie?
he gonna be in the MCU essentially, right? Is he
I
gonna be part of the MCU?
I think he might be just simply because like, okay, so we've had like the speculation of like Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire being in it. But let's just say like that none of that ends up happening, right? Or even if it does. So the Sinister Six is what they're kind of building up, right? So we have Green Goblin, Electro,
The Octopus.
Doctor Octopus,
Doctor Octo what?
Doctor
Doctor Octopus.
Doctor Octo what? Okay.
Puss, bro. Puss. That's three. Wait, was they have the shocking guy? Oh, from
Electro.
Electro.
From where?
That's been
From the main Spider-Man 2.
yeah.
They're gonna bring him out soon.
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie
They,
Foxx.
they're
He's
gonna use
already-
Jamie Foxx again.
They already confirmed Jamie Foxx
yeah.
is gonna be.
They're gonna use in where? In
No,
the
they
Spider-Man
didn't
movie?
They
confirm-
haven't confirmed that he's
gonna
going
be
to.
Electro. They confirmed Jamie Foxx is gonna be in the movie for sure.
Which movie? This
This
next
new
Spider-Man movie.
Spider-Man.
Yes.
And there is a lot of scenes
That's
in
when
the
the rumor
trailer with
started.
electricity, so you can only assume that it's
Electro City.
electricity. Why?
with
Oh,
electricity, bro.
You said Electro City, bro.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did, Alex.
I didn't.
You said Electro City, right?
I do not stand by that.
I'm like, what city is
He said
that?
electricity. Okay,
Oh my
okay.
God.
So
Do we have the tape?
we have three. We have three. Green Goblin. Green Goblin is it gonna be the same as Sam Raimi's Spider-Man?
Supposedly, it
I don't
sounded like
know.
Norman
Or-
Osborn, but
It did sound
I
like
don't
Norman
know.
Osborn. I mean,
Alex,
it could be.
do you think we know? We don't fucking know.
Well, you guys are telling me some shit that I didn't know.
Okay, yes, true.
So,
yeah, Jamie
maybe.
Foxx is supposed to be
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. Jamie
Yeah,
Foxx.
so-
I didn't know
No.
Jamie Foxx is gonna be in there.
Wait, you didn't finish his Sinister Six.
He won.
so Green Goblin,
Electro.
Electro,
Doc Ock.
Doc Ock.
Venom?
there-
No.
I think it might be Venom as one of them, just because there's
But
that.
is he part of the Sinister Six?
He can be at times.
Okay, sure.
Unless it's Vulture, but I don't think.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Vulture.
Vulture.
I just don't see him being like evil like that again. You know,
Wait, why?
like teaming up with them.
I
Because
thought
the
he
way
was
it
still
ended?
evil.
He's in jail, right? But like
And he
at
met
the end,
Scorpion. And he met Scorpion.
and
in
he
there.
he met Scorpion, but Scorpion like Scorpion was like, oh, I know you know who he is, but he didn't tell him. And like I just
forgot
feel like,
about that. And Crazy?
I feel like he won't say anything about it. Like, you know, like I don't feel like he would be involved in trying to kill Peter. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just
Why
kind of.
not?
I don't know. It
Just
just
put him in jail.
yeah, but he didn't seem to like hold like a ton of resentment. I don't know. I guess that was just the way I read that like ending of that movie. And then
So
Sandman is also kind of rumored to be in there as well.
so
Sam Raimi?
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be too convoluted.
That-
convoluted, guys. Getting convoluted.
okay.
So,
So
yeah.
they're gonna remove Spider-Man. The plan eventually is to remove Spider-Man from the MCU and put him back into the Sony universe.
I think
That's what I thought they were gonna do. Like he was gonna
Disney-
eventually end his run with Disney at some point.
Disney wants to keep him, but Sony wants more money, so who knows? Yeah.
Just give him the money, baby. Give him the money.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like there's a chance that he's going to be in it. And then Venom I guess like my thing at the end of the movie, it just seemed kind of weird that Venom like licked Tom Holland's face.
I know.
I don't know if that just like I don't know if like any of the multiverse type stuff like would change like personalities of people, You know, like that.
Yeah, I hope not.
Wait,
I
what are you
mean,
saying? That what?
Like, why did he have like some kind of hate towards Spider-Man?
Yeah,
Like,
It seemed
or-
like he was
or-
upset
or
with
romance.
him.
We were
Like,
having
I
that
don't know what that
conversation.
was.
Like, and not only that, he's a good guy in this movie.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't see him. If anything, I see him teaming up with Spider-Man.
Yeah, and that's
to be
why
the
like
other guys.
that was the weird part for me. Like I felt like he kind of changed a little bit, even though like he's obviously talking about eating humans all the time.
Yeah.
It just felt weird. So I don't know. It could be that
he's like people like Venom. He's like Deadpool. To me, I see him like Deadpool. Like he's one of those
Venom.
characters that he's like they're bad
Anti-hero.
guy.
Anti-hero, bro.
But people like him, but he's actually more of a villain, no, than even Deadpool. Is Deadpool
Oh,
yeah.
full villain?
No.
He's anti-hero.
Venom is more villain.
Venom
than-
is just pure. I mean, not pure evil, but he's like a villain.
He's like a villain that turned good.
Yeah.
In
He's
the
like
comics
Vegeta.
too?
He's like Vegeta.
Okay, sure.
Vegeta.
I guess.
Fucking
Sure.
Vegeta's the
Um,
best.
But yeah. So I don't know. It's interesting for sure.
Another dislike from Venom. Not dislike. I mean, a
Go.
fourth one. That the end credit scene was the best part.
Yeah.
People, did you watch? Was your theater packed?
I walked out, bro. I walked out,
Sorry, God.
and then
Sorry, God.
I saw it playing as I was walking out. So I turned around and went back, and I was like,
Sorry,
"Oh
God,
shit!"
sorry, God.
Sorry, God.
You're an
It was
idiot.
an end credit scene. I didn't know it was
Everybody knew. I knew, but there was. I knew like a
I
week
didn't-
before that there was gonna be a
Yeah,
crazy
like-
intense end
I
credit
saw
scene.
like maybe 2 weeks
Bitch.
ago. They were like,
I didn't know.
yeah.
ask,
Ask,
and you shall receive.
Yeah, no, it was packed. My theater was packed for sure.
But did you get
Everybody got all
screams?
yeah.
Did people scream when Spider-Man came out?
I don't remember. I was at the bottom on the side.
It's
by the stairs.
unforgettable, bro.
Awesome.
You
Yeah.
can hear it though.
I
People
was-
got
I
so
was
excited
screaming.
for it.
I was
And I've seen clips where like other people are clips
Yeah.
of people recording on their phone. Like people are screaming in every theater, and I guarantee that's the time where people were cheering the most out of the whole movie.
yeah. That's funny. Wait, so did you guys know what that was gonna be? That's
I didn't
Spider-Man?
know.
No,
It- I assumed it was gonna be that, but I didn't
wasn't
know
that
for
shocked. I honestly assumed.
sure. Mm.
I had no fucking idea. I didn't know they were bringing Venom. Did you guys know Venom was gonna come into the MCU or there any connection? or?
They've been talking.
We don't know
about,
Venom's gonna come in.
Yeah,
it might be
I don't know.
Spider-Man coming
you guys,
into
you guys
the
seem to know
Sony
everything
universe.
about everything, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. They assume for sure. Well, I mean, they've been talking about like Spider-Man being in like Venom movies. Like it's like the crossover that's supposed to happen. Like
Cool.
you're not supposed to have Venom without Spider-Man, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Everyone is. I think everyone assumes that he's gonna be in the MCU, but maybe he's not, and it's just gonna be a Sony thing. And I don't want that to be the case, to be honest.
I think that's what it's more likely, right?
It's
Is that we're
probably
gonna get
more
a few
likely, but-
Spider-Man movies with the MCU, and then meanwhile they're building up to Sinister Six, and then fucking they throw him back into the Sony universe, and then he meets Venom, and they have their own fucking adventures. I think that's gonna happen.
I hope they redo Spider-Man 3 where like Venom like his suit goes into we get emo
Peter Parker.
yeah what evil
Holland?
evil yeah emo Tom Holland.
Yeah,
I want to see that, you know.
Yeah, that's the
I want
best,
to see emo Tom Holland.
All right. Next week, so the Bond movie comes out, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So we're gonna watch Spectre, right?
Yeah. Spectre. The
Is it-
Bond
Where can we
movie.
watch that?
It might be on Amazon. I don't know.
Could be. I've seen it on a
Great.
few places, but
Or
we might have
Hulu.
to rent it now.
Movie night.
Movie night.
Well, we already have to watch 007.
Yeah. Should we do it back to back?
I don't know about that.
Come to
Whatever. We'll figure it
Come to
out.
my place. We'll have it at my place. Movie night, game
Uh,
night, video game night.
Why not
You-
Gus?
You assume
It's
that
closer.
you wanna hang out with you.
Closer. Who's
Outside of
closer?
this.
He's closer to me.
He's a midpoint. That's why. If we all map out our distance and how much we travel, Gus would be the place where there's least travel.
All right, well, this part doesn't matter for the podcast. So yeah, we're gonna do finale of What If, and then Spectre,
Spectre.
and No Time to Die.
Yeah. And then I think we should do Squid Game. Everyone's talking about Squid Game. We got to do Squid Game. Sal, catch up.
Next week.
Just catch up with Squid Game. That's all you got to do.
Sex education.
Okay, fine. I might watch it now.
So good.
All right.
All right, we'll see you guys next
This was
week.
the first
Bye.
episode. Bye.
Peace.